everyone. Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Toronto Blue Jays versus Athletics Major League Baseball matchup going down Friday, May 30th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I absolutely love, head to pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so because we have a lot of action lined up for the week ahead. We got Major League Baseball on the board. We got NBA and NHL playoff action, depending on how the conference finals shake out over the week. We've got WNBA action as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout and get 15% off your purchase. We're also on the hunt for 250,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. I appreciate each and every one of you that's helped us get to where we are today. But if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please do so to help us reach that milestone. And we've also got products for those with big bets, those with big bankrolls, those looking for more of a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, and let's find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Athletics. The Toronto Blue Jays sending out Chris Bassitt for the start in this one, while the the Athletics will counter with Jeffrey Springs. Now Bassitt for the Blue Jays coming off of a rough start at Steinbrenner Field. He gave up 5 runs on 9 hits over 4 innings of work, but what tells me that it was a rough outing for Bassitt just in general, and maybe not necessarily having to play at Steinbrenner Field, was that he only gave up 1 home run. He gave up 9 hits. He only had 2 strikeouts. So the ball was being put in play a lot against Bassitt in that game. And we've seen some inconsistent results from Bassitt. I mean, it's the 4th start in his last 7 where he's given up at least 4 earned runs, and he's only made it past into like 6 full innings in 1 of those 4 outings. So really struggled. And the last time he faced these Athletics last season at home, gave up 7 runs on 8 hits, 2 home runs over just 4 innings of work and a loss. And I worry that could be a problem for Bassitt, but not right now. The Athletics are still, they're a good team. They have some decent numbers this season, but in the last 2 weeks against right-handed pitching, they're only hitting .225. That's bottom 10 in baseball. The team OPS numbers, yet they're just outside the bottom 10. The isolated power numbers are below league average. The BABIP, hasn't been anything to write home about. It hasn't been anything special. It's bottom 10 as well. So I think that the Athletics here could struggle, considering Bassitt could have a nice start at home. The Blue Jays have one of the better bullpen ERAs in baseball over the last week at 2.25. So I do think that the Blue Jays could have some success here from a defensive standpoint, but offensively, I don't know if I'm buying it. At the last check, because I am filming this video while the game is still going on, the Blue Jays kicked the crap out of the Athletics in the opener. I think they were scoring 12 runs last I checked, but do I trust the Blue Jays to do that consistently? Not necessarily, especially because they're up against a lefty here in Jeffrey Springs, who has been rock solid for the better part of the last month. In the month of May, he's been really, really good. He's gone 6+ innings in 4 of his 5 starts in the month of May. Across the month of May, he's got an ERA of 2.05, a 171 opponent's batting average. And the Toronto Blue Jays against left-handed pitching in the last 2 weeks, while they were hitting lefties really well at one point earlier on, right now they're only hitting 200 against lefties, and it's only a sample size of 55 plate appearances over the last 2 weeks. You kind of got to take it with a grain of salt and keep it in the back of your mind that they're not seeing lefties every day. So it could be a bit of a shock to the system. They're just outside the bottom 5 in baseball in the last 2 weeks against lefties in batting average. Team OPS, they're bottom 5. Isolated power, they're dead last. The BABIP hasn't been great either. That's bottom 10. So to me, this sets up, I think, is just a low-scoring matchup, which is 2 ineffective lineups in against the Blue Jays against the lefty and the Athletics against Bassitt or righty. So give me the under in the first 5 and the full game between the Blue Jays and the Athletics, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys soon.